Today, we'll be doing a full and extensive review on Amelia mountain bike park. Hopefully this helps anyone who is trying to determine if this park is too hard or too easy for them. I'll be riding with a couple of friends and do a really big train into the beginning of the trail. I suggest you do the same because it's much better with friends and it's a lot more disciplined if you go alone on a ride, but it is fun to ride alone as well. If you're looking to ride into the intermediate trail, don't be scared. It's actually not that bad in this park. I think that the intermediate trail is a little bit overrated, if anything, so maybe if you're a beginner, you could pass up and do this. But if you can't stand on your bike very well and you have trouble cornering or doing quick bursts of climbs, then you might want to stay away and do the beginner's trail. The beginner trail is actually proved to be very easy. They have just some loose dirt and little roots just thrown around. It's nothing very challenging. It's actually quite peaceful if you're ever trying to recover from a ride, and I highly suggest you do it. I think it's safe to say that you don't need anything more than your helmet, your water bottle, and your bike to ride in this park. The trails are fairly short, and at any moment you could exit and just go back to your car in case you have an emergency. So just ditch the survival gear.
Come on, David.
If you're ever looking to ride a little bit harder at this park, then you should definitely check out these two trails called Chupacabra and Little Razorback. They are the two hardest trails in this park, and I do not suggest that anyone just starting off rides this. And if you go, please go with friends and be safe, wear a helmet, because there have been a lot of accidents reported before, and I've heard a lot of stories from fellow riders that they've fallen a lot or family members have gotten seriously injured. So just please be safe and wear a helmet. Now, you might be watching these videos and thinking, oh, that's all easy. Well, that hill I just climbed is a lot bigger and scarier in real life. A lot of people slide out in that section because they don't carry enough speed. But trust me, these hills are much bigger in real life. You just have to get there and see it for yourself. That wind noise you're hearing, it goes with reason.
I like that hill.
If you do decide to go, try to make sure you're in front if you're faster, because if the person in front of you doesn't make it up the hill, then you're going down with them, like almost what just happened now. And if there's people in the way, it'll also be a little bit of a problem because then you'd have to stop, and if you go backwards, it's not such a fun way down. Up ahead is one gem of a feature in this park. They usually call it the trailer. But if you're gonna go up it, just try to gun it and pray for the best when you get to the other side. It's one of my favorite features in this park, and I suggest you try it out if you're ever visiting the park. You're leaning towards more downhill in this park. There is a little section that is sort of close to it, and it's located in the back by the entrance to Chupacabra, and it's one of the funnest little sections if you're very gnarly and really like carrying speed. They do have some jumps in this section, which usually the locals just roll most of the time, and it's a little bit more on the gnarly side, so you should definitely check it out if you have a need for speed.
Good line.
For the most part, I think that this park has a very strong cross-country vibe with just minimal downhill type things, but nothing very obscured. And if you're looking to lose weight, this is a very good route to go by since there is a lot of pedaling and it just feels a lot longer than a normal park that has a lot of slopes like maybe Virginia Key or Markham Park here down in South Florida. So if you want to lose weight, this is a pretty good route to go by. I think I could speak for most of the local riders when I say that this pump track I'm riding right now isn't the most fun time. It's just gone over the time a little bit. It's become more warpy and isn't as smooth as it once was. I wish that the park would try to look into this a little bit more because I have seen that they have been repairing other parts of the park, which is great. And I will be leaving you guys off with this. And in case any of you guys were wondering, yes, this park does rent helmets and bicycles on the weekends. There's a little trailer outside, it says Genesis Bicycles, I think. And just talk to the old guy and he'll hook you up. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.